Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. Bring you an FCS playoff matchup preview presented by collegesportingnews.com between the Georgia Southern Eagles and the North Dakota State Bison. Now let's take a look at some keys to victory for both teams, starting with Georgia Southern.
When I look at Georgia Southern in this matchup, I came away impressed last week with the play of their secondary. J.J. Wilcox, Lavelle Westbrooks did an outstanding job in playing the pass versus Old Dominion. Where the Monarchs were able to gash these guys is due to the fact that the quarterback was able to make plays outside the pocket, but it wasn't due to the secondary. They struggled early, but they recovered late. I like that play from those guys, and they're going to have an encore performance this week versus North Dakota State. Offensively, they were able to move the football up and down the field. We know that about this option attack. They just have to make sure they don't turn the football over, and he didn't last week, but the fumbles halted drives. If they can protect the football, they can move the ball against North Dakota State. Now let's move over to North Dakota State in this ball game, and I think the tight end play will be vital this week for the Bison. So look at Taylor Nelson being a key component of their offensive game plan. He's going to have to seal the edge in a running game and also effectively take away the middle of the field in the passing game. Defensively, they're going to have to stop the run. We know that. The good part about it, they have practice in playing an option team the week before. In Wofford, this is a different animal, much more explosive unit in Georgia Southern. So Grant Olson, and also you look at the corner Marcus Williams, these guys are going to have huge days. Both are All-Americans in my opinion. Grant Olson is a linebacker that plays behind the line of scrimmage, and Williams is one of the best corners in the country. He's going to be asked to be a more physical presence in the running game this week as opposed to the passing game. I like the Bison in this ball game. Two pieces of information I took away from last week's matchup in both teams. I look at Georgia Southern as a team that can put up points and can move the football, but their defense, as talented as it is, can get pushed around by a big offensive line. I think that's what the Bison have. And when I look at what North Dakota State was able to do versus Wofford, they were able to get off the field on third downs, and I think that's what you have to do versus an option offense. I like the Bison to move on to the FCS championship game in Frisco, Texas.